So why is Black Friday so important, or maybe is it not important for the stock market?
That's a good question. And we are not going to talk about it for a long time because we see a lot of...
We're going to really digest what is Black Friday,
No,
where it comes from.
We do it shortly and we take some angles.
Exactly.
Yeah, shortly.
So
it's quite busy everywhere. And
yeah.
we thought, okay, the US markets is closed on Thursday and half a day on Friday. So we thought, okay, we also have some relaxed days at the end of the week, but not at all.
Be honest with the viewers, you just want to go and check out Black Friday.
Me?
Yeah, you want to go into the Cotton Glass or not?
No.
To look for bargains.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Black Friday, where did it come from?
Now, what I remembered, that we spoke about it also in a vlog, in the MarketReporters. I thought it was last year, but it was already 2 years ago.
Imagine that. Yeah, because I was looking it up. I said last year we must have talked about this again.
No, it was the 27th of November of 2020. So that was a half year after COVID started around. And it was quite interesting. So I looked it back. And you were wearing
the same as
blue. A blue really nice jumper, the really bright one.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, maybe I don't remember.
So we also spoke, and I want to repeat it, and I also want to lift up a little bit. We spoke about the history of Black Friday.
Yeah.
And there are some difficult theories about it. The first one is that, especially in the US, a lot of companies start making money, so they are riding
black
figures.
Yeah.
From this day, around this day, so somewhere in the end of November. So all the other incomes were to cover the costs, and on average, a lot of companies start making money. That's where Black Friday is coming from, the day after Thanksgiving. And it is also, and I think that's the main reason why it's called Black Friday, and that has a connection with the stock market. And that's because something what happened on the 27th of September in 1869. There was a huge crash. And almost everybody were backgrouped. And it was because Jay Gould and Jim Fisk, they were speculating with gold. They were buying all the gold that there was. And then the market found out that they were speculating and to drive up the prices of gold. Then the whole financial industry collapsed.
Based on that?
Yeah, based on the rumors. Yeah, there was a domino effect. So there was a huge crash, and that was on the Black Friday. So the Black Friday, where we now we're thinking on that discount, it's coming from that day. Yeah, from the crash. And also,
but that's another story.
Yeah, but I think that's the main reason. There was also another one, and that's a really, really nasty one. Really nasty one. Also in the US. So I think they're all related to the US, and that's why in the 18th century in the south of the US, on the slavery markets.
Yeah, I thought so. I was going to go there.
Yeah, you knew that one already.
No, but I mean now with all this Black Friday, I think the word black, I'm surprised it is called.
Yeah, you said it this week. It's still surprised because one thing is that they say on the slavery market. There will be after Thanksgiving discounts on the on the slavery market. That's why it's called Black Friday. So if that's true, I think why do we still call it Black Friday?
Everything has to be changed. The black kiss and
but in this case I understand
everything. Yeah. It doesn't rhyme with me.
No. So and then I want to say where we talked about some indices 2 years ago and where we're standing now.
Yeah.
But first you.
I just want to. I mean, what is normally positive with Black Friday is the retail sector. No, that's where everybody's looking at.
Yeah.
And then I just quickly looked at the effect of what has it done. Well, in general, it's a very short-term effect. It could give some sort of insight on what will happen, but it doesn't affect the whole fourth quarter, the whole Black Friday. Yeah. So the retail sector in itself, how has it performed? And I looked at what I did is at the beginning of the year, a lot of analyst sites came out with reports, and they came out with the top 5 retail companies you should buy for 2022. And they came out with Home Depot, they came out with Harley Davidson, they came out with Ralph Lauren, Signet Jewelry, and Ford.
When, in the beginning of this year?
Yeah, beginning of this year. So what I did is I checked these out, and actually the best performer was Harley Davidson. in this retail sector. So this year, and the expectations for Harley are actually pretty positive. Also for the next coming years.
Yeah.
If you look at the earnings per share at this moment, they're at $4.75, and they expect to go up to almost $6.
The earnings per share. How much is the share trading?
It's about 47 at the moment.
So 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we spoke about it in the past.
Yeah, we talked about Harley.
We said, okay, the Advanced, one of the disadvantages is not a really popular brand under the youth.
But they're making a shift. They're doing a lot of other things.
Because the electric one, but also they made like the GS sort of type bike from like a touring bike, and they're doing a lot also. I mean, they always have done that, like the lifestyle experience around it. Yeah.
And that is actually going quite well, and they have a lot of cash on hand, so they have a pretty big, large free cash flow.
But you mean like the life around it, like the Hells Angels and stuff?
Not really. No, they're trying to move away from that a little bit, because that's very specific. But no. So all in all, they did really well this year. I think the stock is up almost about 7% or something.
Oh, that's
which in this
good,
year is that good.
For the retail sector.
For the retail sector, yeah.
Also, can I
so
say
the other
something?
stocks in that little basket, there was actually a report from Seeking Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't perform that well, but Harley Davidson was the one that was shooting out. So it's not really the retail thing that you would expect. Normally, the effect of Black Friday lasts for about 2 weeks in the retail stocks. Yeah. So,
and I think if I can a little bit elaborate on that, what normally is that not that important, but the market is more looking at it because the retail sector is under pressure with the high inflation. So a lot of people, I saw also the last days in the news that the economists are looking at, okay, how much spending power is going to be used by on average by the people. And I saw, for example, I saw 3 things, and that's no straight direction, because ball.com that's the
$340, right, on average, something like that. That's what I...
Yeah. But bol.com, and the bol.com is like the Amazon of the Netherlands. They said we don't see any change compared to the last year. So last year, that was a normal year.
Solando. But is that the amount, or is that the amount? Because of course, with €300 now, you buy a lot less than a year ago.
No, it's a pure increasement of the pure amounts. Yeah. Because in the Netherlands there is something like all the people who received a benefit on the electricity bill of €190. And I also saw a report that a lot of companies in the Netherlands, that the offers that they use are until €190.
Ah, okay.
So it's quite, but so bol.com, the Amazon of the Netherlands, they don't see any change. Zalando, the biggest online shoe retailer, they see a lower sales because it's already starting before Black Friday. Mm-hmm. And Klarna, and they have, for example,
I don't know who that is.
Klarna, they this is from Sweden. They are a PSP, so they
do the payments.
The payments. They support 45,000 companies in the Netherlands, for example, but they're a Swedish company. They're all around, and they see already 39% increasement.
Wow.
Days
because I saw this morning, I checked at the end actually, said they will be benefiting, and they were down.
Really?
They were down 2%.
Yeah, that's a big competitor of them. Yeah. So no straight directions. So that's but more than ever are analysts looking at it because they want to see how the retail market, if
especially this year. Yeah, definitely.
And then the last thing. So 2 years ago we spoke about it, and we spoke about oil, and we already said
what was it then?
$48, and we said, whoa, it's already high. It already went up to 48. And I checked this morning, it was around 80. Depends on which one you see. The Dow was trading at 3,000. It's now 3,400. And gold was at 1,800. It's lower. 1750 around.
Dividends, no.
The Bitcoin we also mentioned, 40,800, so 15,800. And compared to the AEX and the S&P, the AEX is almost 20% up, and the S&P is 10% up.
Interesting, eh? 2 years.
Yeah. So I think Black Friday is not that important that you said, but I think this indicator is more important than other years. I think maybe even
more important than Monday, right? The Cyber Monday.
Yeah, it's the period.
Especially now for the tech stocks, what will happen there?
Yeah, but it's more. We agree on the fact that it's more important than normally. No, if you see if we are going to spend
with this high inflation, yes. I think everybody will look at it very much.
Okay, let's see. We will come back on it. Thank
you for watching.
That was your time.